Hello guys, how is it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you are a recurring subscriber, and welcome if it's your first time here. So this is the Black Orchid Tarot, and today's reading is all about so it's actually 2 days before the next full moon at the moment, and I'm already feeling the Virgo full moon energy, which is a very grounding energy. It's good for financial matters, earthly matters, all those things, to set those intentions. But I was thinking of doing a timeless reading, so this is a timeless reading of whenever you see it, full moon energy. So what is this full moon energy bringing you, being it this video or if you are watching it in the future? So the video is all about it's timeless. What is this full moon energy? Is this full moon energy bringing you, and how's it going to affect you? And I don't know, I haven't done the reading, so we can see how this is going to pan out. Then so if you watch it the next full moon or whatever and you pick a different pile, you have a different message, or it comes up again or whatever, something you need to hear again. So without further ado, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and the timestamps will be in the description box below as well as in the comments. So without further ado, I'd like to see you in your group. Bye. Alright, pile number 1. So let's get this show on the road. Moon energy. What can they expect from the moon? So let's break. So first things that you have, I don't know if you can see this, so first that you have is the Chariot card and the Ace of Swords reversed. So I'm feeling that you're going in a direction and you're not quite sure. I feel like you might feel like you're blind at the moment. You know, you're steamrolling ahead, but you're blind. So let's see what the Spirit wants to tell you. So maybe you're getting clarity. You're not gonna steamroll ahead being blind anymore. You're going to actually have a clear indication of which direction you should go. I feel like you're feeling stuck at the moment, or you're not. Yeah, feeling this feeling of stuck, of not, you're blindly going ahead something and you don't actually know what that is. So you're following unconventional pathways at the moment. I feel like you're trying every single thing. I feel like kind of like you're trying to manifest something, and you're watching all these YouTube videos and you're watching all these things, and it's not working for you. It's kind of like it's got the reversed effect. Just one card, please. It's got the opposite effect as what it's supposed to be having. So it's kind of this whole thing of group number 1. Group number 1. What can they expect from full moon energy? What is this full moon energy bringing, changing into their life? What change is it bringing? What changes? Obstacles. Oh, okay. Take that one. Take that one. Okay. Okay. What changes is this? Or opportunities, obstacles, things that you should work on. Ooh. Oh my word. Okay, just one card at a time, please. Take that one. You see, you have the King and the Queen of Wands, but both of them are in reverse, and they actually underneath each other. Actually, I want to take some of these cards. See, maybe they'll give me some more information here. So, yes, back to the whole, maybe you've been trying all these different avenues of things. Why do you not want to go? Oh, I'm sorry, I think this moon energy is really... Okay, let's see. Full moon energy for group 1. What can they expect? What is coming for them? What do they need to be aware of? Full moon energy for group number 1. Started speaking of Afrikaans there. So maybe you are going to have a difficulty communicating, because just why do you keep on getting so many cards at the same time? It's like half the deck wants to jump out for you. Please, just one card at a time. Ah, you see, it listens. Okay. Just one more card, please. Okay. So, you actually got a lot of major arcana cards, but they're all reversed except for the High Priestess. I know, right? So, I feel like maybe you have been going through some major changes and you actually don't realize it. Something that has been big or on the horizon, but you feel like you might be clinging on to something that is no longer serving you. Especially with this this death card being in reversed. Death is letting go of something and something new beginning, and you know, you being, it's like the end of the chapter. It's like kind of seeing the number 9 the whole time. It's like the end of a hardship, the end of something, but it's like you kind of want to stay in this energy because you've got the King and the Queen of Wands both in reverse. It's what I'm seeing is kind of like your so it's kind of like your divine masculine and your divine feminine they're both out of balance. They're both not in sync with each other. It could also be that you're in a relationship where you're both out of balance, but I'm feeling like this is more like an inner work. It's like you might be a fire sign, so you might be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you could be some earth signs. So I'm seeing Taurus for someone. It's probably because of the Hierophant and the Emperor. Definite, you know, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you know, in your chart. So I feel like you're kind of going in a direction that you don't actually know where you're going. You don't know what you're steamrolling ahead. You're just going and you're going and you're going and you're going fast, but you don't really know where to turn to. It's kind of like in everything that's being offered for you, you don't see it as good enough. I mean, you see it in a way that you feel. You see, he's got all these cups and he's literally throwing them away. He's got all these options, but he's not happy with any of them, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, you've got this high priestess energy here, so you're highly intuitive. You just actually have to trust your own intuition. You have to trust your own gut. You have to trust. Oh my word! I hope the dogs aren't gonna. Oh, I'm just gonna shush them. Sorry about that, guys. We currently have friends of ours dogs, so we have four dogs at my house. So yeah, sorry, where was I? You have this high priestess energy, and this high priestess energy is all about trusting your own intuition. She knows her shit. She knows that she can do this. She knows that if she needs to put down the work, it's going to work for her. And with this Emperor, I feel like, especially with this Emperor card reversed, I feel like you're not trusting your own inner power, you're not trusting your own inner fire. I don't know, that was like, it just had to come out. Because you have this Queen and King of Wands both reversed. It's like you're not in sync with yourself. It's kind of like you are trying to find your way, you're trying to get in a direction that you know will work for you, but it's like you're not seeing it clearly. And I feel like you just actually have to follow your own intuition. You have to follow your own gut instincts, because it will, I see it's actually kind of already resolving itself with this Four of Swords being reversed. I feel like you're no longer worried, you're no longer contemplating and tired or anything like that. I feel like you're actually already coming out of this energy right here, because it's kind of like the King and then the Queen. It's like a descending. So I feel like you're actually kind of already coming out of this energy. You just have to trust yourself, especially with this Hermit card being reversed. It's the Hermit is someone who goes on a spiritual journey and everything, and I feel like you're actually coming back from it. You are actually seeing, cool, I've done this, I can do this, I can trust my gut. So what this full moon energy is bringing for you, I think it's bringing you, I don't want to say closure, because closure is the wrong word. I feel like it's understanding. So I feel like it's bringing you understanding that yes, you are going to find your niche. You're going to find the thing that is going to make you happy. So maybe you're not sure what you need to go study, if you need to change your career, if you're still in school, like what you need to change, and if you're happy with your direction of life. But you're going to find like-minded people, and you're going to find people that are going to be quite, I want to say quite like you, but that's what like-minded people means. I feel like you're going to find your niche. Like if it's arts and crafts, you're going to start arts and crafts. If it's sports, you're going to start with sports. It's something you're going to find people like you who are going to be able to help you cultivate your, I want to say strength, your power, your growth, whatever it is that you are struggling here with. Like you're holding on to something that isn't serving you. So maybe it's a career or studying or anything, and oh my word, I feel like this reading is for me. But it's kind of like you need to let go of what is no longer serving you, and to say, okay, cool, universe, I get that, because I'm throwing about all these other things, and I get that, and now it's kind of like, cool, let me show me a better way. I feel like you need to let go of the reins. You need to say, okay, cool, show me a better way. Because then, once you let go of it, everything's going to change, and it's going to change so quickly. I mean, you had the Chariot card right at the beginning of the reading, and then you have the Eight of Wands, which is all about, you know, go, 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 go. So I feel that once you let the reins go, you're going to have the most beautiful and happy all-round abundance. Abundance in your family life, abundance in your career. You're going to be happy in a way that you didn't actually think was possible, and that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing to be in. I mean, all of us wish to have all that, you know, the best happiness, the best this. But I mean, this is in the cards for you. You're already going to have it. You already have, it's already on the way. You're already working on it. I feel like you just actually have to completely let go and say, you know what, universe, you win. I actually am really unhappy with how my life is going at the moment. Show me my divine purpose. Show me where I need to go. And I will gladly go in that direction. So let's just see here. I want to take some of these chakra cards and see maybe if there's what is blocking you, because something's definitely blocking you, and I feel like maybe it's in your head. Strangely enough, did you know you have neurons in your brain, as you know the neurons in your brain that hold you know, like your thoughts, your emotions, things like that. You have those same neurons in your heart as well. And so when people tell you not to listen to your heart and your brain because your heart can't think, they're wrong. Your heart actually has these same neurons. That's why people who have heart transplants actually get they get a lot of the same habits as the people before. Like they'll instantly crave KFC even though they are normally a vegetarian or something like that. Or there's the story about a man who fell in love, divorced his wife, fell in love with the widow of the man whose heart he got, because those residual feelings was still part of that heart. And it's very sad for the other woman, but I feel like maybe you should actually listen to your heart, is kind of what I'm trying to say. And stop thinking so much with your brain. Think about with your heart. You can go read up about it and everything. It's quite interesting. Yeah. So I watched a documentary about it this past week, and that's why I'm putting in this information here. My brother says I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia because I have all this useless information going through my head. Sorry, too much information there. But I feel like this this full moon is definitely, especially if you're watching it in Virgo's, you know, this Virgo full moon. If not, it's definitely going to bring you some grounding, because I feel like you're kind of all up in the air. And you have the listening. How cool is that? So you need to listen, and that's what I said. You need to listen to your heart. You need to listen to your own intuition. That's all what the High Priestess is for. You have all the answers already in your brain. You have them all. It's already there. The seeds are already planted. I mean, look at that pomegranate right there. The seeds are already planted. You already have it all. You just actually have to listen to what it is that you truly want. So maybe meditate, maybe sit with yourself, maybe even if you do like a guided meditation before bed, to ask for guidance, to ask your spirit guides, your higher self, your angels, whoever it is you pray to, if it is, or the universe, God, anything that you see as your higher power, even if it's just yourself, if you're an atheist. So see what it is that you, listen to yourself, listen to your inner heart, see what it is that you feel like it is that you need to listen to, because it's definitely something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness, abundance, and all-round abundance, like wealth in your life. You're going to be truly, truly happy and complete, I feel. So you're going to meet, if you're single, you're going to meet the person you're supposed to be with. If you're in a relationship, you're going to deepen your relationship. Or if the relationship isn't working, you're going to, you know, it's going to be this whole growth thing. But it has to start with listening. It has to start with you listening to your true self and see what it is that is truly going to help me combat this. The number 8 might be significant for you, and the number 5, because the number 5 is all about finding balance and change that is coming. So I would look out for the number 5, and the number 8 is all about, you know, like all around abundance and money and things like that. You might even see a lot of 4s and a lot of 2s, just because of this 24 over here, and even the number 6. And the number 6 is all about materiality. So what is this dog doing? Sorry, I have a dog on my the dog is on my my lap at the moment, and he is like literally, like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's gonna fall off. Sorry. So this blue over here is the throat chakra. So maybe you should start speaking and start talking about what it is that is bothering you, why you want this change to happen, what it is that is no longer serving you. You need to maybe voice what it is that is holding you back. Maybe it is maybe just for a select few of you, it could be your sexual orientation, and that's probably why you're very unhappy. Or it could be that you, this is going to be like a really far-fetched example, but it could also be that your parents want you to become a priest, and you don't want to become a priest. You want to be an artist or whatever. So it's kind of, I feel like you need to speak up and speak out against something that is no longer serving you, but also listen to why. So take the Libra, you know how Libras are, they take the pro and cons. So maybe when you speak up, don't use all of this fire energy, let it, because you've been suppressing it the whole time, and let it like just explode. But I feel like you need to, you know, speak about it in a certain way. So say, I understand where you are coming from, and this and this and this, and this is what it's taught me, but this is not making me happy, and these are the reasons why I feel the way that I feel. So you're not bashing this person, you're not breaking them down, you're just explaining things, and you're being very diplomatic about it. So that's the only thing that I can feel like might ruffle some feathers at the moment. But I feel like you need to actually listen to your inner voice, and then you need to speak about it. You need to open up to people. Climb out of your shell, like the hermit is over here. So that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment below if you saw something that I didn't see, if you feel that you wanted me to add something, if you want me to do a specific video, a specific reading. And my email is down below if you want to book a personal reading, and I do have some vacancies again. Yeah, so I hope to see you in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe if I haven't said that already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Alright, my pile number 2. So if you had the curious cool little box, this is you. Got all these, and I always have them on my my vanity, and you actually get them from Fossil when you buy like a watch or jewelry or whatever. So yeah, I actually need to take my watch and need some new battery. Anyway, maybe that is information that you need. Maybe you need a new battery. So 5, 6. So these are the cards when I So you have the Five of Chalices, and you have the Six of Chalices. So I feel like you might be letting go of something from the past. This is, you know, it's bringing up something from the past, this full moon energy, something that you need to deal with and you're letting go, or it's something that's no longer serving you, something that you feel like is redundant, or maybe someone from your past came back and they're helping you heal something from your past. I don't know. Let's see if the other cards correlate with that. So that might just be a little bit of the information that you just needed to hear, something that you just were ready to hear. You've got a new beginning coming for you. So what is this full moon energy bringing for group number 2? So the full moon is currently going to be currently in Virgo in 2 days' time here in South Africa, but it is, you see, group number 1 just had piles fall out, but like hectic big ones. Why couldn't they just be like 3 like this? Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands in reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Here's two more cards, and then I'm going to use the other deck. So what full moon energy can group 2 expect things from the full moon energy? Can group 2 expect? Okay, someone is stealing your creativity, stealing your mojo. First thing I'm seeing. Don't worry. You need to trust more. I feel like you need to trust. You need to trust the right people. You need to trust the process. Just 4 cards from this deck, please. Okay, let's see, what do we have over here? You know, you guys went so quick. The previous group was, I was shuffling for forever. Okay, so right off the bat I can see you're going through some shit. So obviously someone has, okay, cool. Let's start with the bad stuff. Let's start with the bad stuff, stuff that, you know, we all don't want to always speak about and everything. Doesn't this look like a dildo to you guys? Hey, I'm sorry. It just literally came out. Word vomit. I am weird, so. Okay. So. You're feeling trapped at the moment. If you look at these 2 cards. Looking at these 2 cards, hey? So that's what I love this deck. It makes like this beautiful. So you're feeling trapped at the moment, and the reason I feel like you're being trapped is because someone is being, I don't want to say they're misguiding you. They are lying to you. They are I don't want to say lying. They are deviant. It's like you're being it's kind of beguiling, this whole thing. It's like you're feeling trapped because of someone else's lies. So I feel like someone is being deceitful towards you in a way that is making you feel trapped, making you feel this whole thing of being stabbed in the back. You can, because that's literally like someone is busy backstabbing you. And I don't actually know why you're putting up with this. So I feel like you might not realize it, or you might not know who this person is at the moment, because if you look here, they are actually wearing a mask, but they're kind of stealing all your mojo, because you've got this page and this Ace of Wands in reversed. I feel like they're kind of stealing your mojo, and because they're stealing your mojo, they're also, you know, like taking the money that you have. I feel like you have money, but you know, it's not like flamboyant amounts of money. It's like, you know, you live comfortably, but I feel like you constantly feel like you don't have enough, or you know, your money feels you're always coming up short. So maybe check your business, check something, check the people around you. If you do not know who this person is, I feel like they're going to be revealed to you pretty soon, because you've got this Hanged Man card. With the Hanged Man, it's like you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing things for kind of, I feel like what they truly are, but you're seeing it. You had to change your perspective to see things more clearly. You see, because he is enlightened. In the Hanged Man, he can easily untie himself. You know, you can't see his arms, but I don't think they're tied, because this guy is just like, okay, cool, I'm liking this view, you know. He's not tied. He's not put there in a compromising position. And this person who is, you know, like taking from you, they're actually taking from you, and they're not just taking from you in a, you know, like a small capacity. I feel like they're almost like stealing your happiness, because the Star card is all about, you know, abundance, of having enough, of giving to other people, of being able to give. And I mean, when I split the deck, this deck, you had the Six of Pentacles, which is the philanthropy card. So I feel like you are a giving person. You are a giving person, but I feel like you put your trust in the wrong person, and you are at this moment feeling ungrounded, feeling unconnected maybe to your spirit guides and everything like that. Your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self. I feel like you might not feel connected to them, but don't worry. You don't have to worry about that. They have you. They've got you. I mean, you've got this Page of Swords energy right here. And I know this Page of Swords energy, you're like, well, it's the Page of Swords. It's not like the Knight of Swords. It's not like, you know, all of this. But I feel like baby steps. Baby steps is, you have this new energy you're going to have. This new energy that's coming in. And it's going to all come from you. It's coming from you. It's going to be like this new journey you're going on. So you're going on a new journey. You're going on a, you know, like maybe you're traveling and you're meeting someone who's going to be so inspirational, or you are literally like just on a new path in your life, is what I'm getting mostly. But I feel like this new journey you're going on is going to bring you closure. It's going to bring you so much more, and it's going to bring you this mental clarity that you needed, that you do not have at the moment then. And the reason I'm saying that is because you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So the seeds you're planting now, the things that you are working on now, maybe keep it to yourself. Maybe only trust a select few people who have proven themselves to you. Don't put your trust in the wrong people. Trust your gut. So if you have to, you know, like change your perspective of something and put the people to a test or something like that, I would say do that. But the seeds you're going to be planting or are planting at the moment, they are going to bring you they're going to bring you fulfillment, they're going to bring you wealth, they're going to, you know, bring you into completion. And you might even see a lot of sevens, just to reiterate this, because you have the 7 twice, and 7 is a card of spiritual growth. It's also a card of luck. So I feel like you're going to be very lucky in the endeavors that you're going to go forward, because you are trusting yourself, because you've got this Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're going into a new direction, something that is going to be foreign for you. You see the Page of Swords, you know, he's got this. Even though he's young, even though it's something new, it's something fresh. That's why I'm saying you've got the Page and the Ace, and they're both fresh and young cards for me. Yeah. You're definitely going on a journey. You might be an air sign. You might be an air sign. Might be an air sign, something with all this sword energy, or you might have it in your chart, or some attributes to it. If you're watching this video with the Virgo full moon, maybe do some grounding work for yourself for this, to ensure that this happens to the best of, you know, your ability. Sorry guys, I did some throat chakra opening exercises, and that's why my throat goes a little bit scratchy when I'm speaking, which is quite ironic, because the previous group got everything about their like speaking and opening their throat chakra and stuff, so it's quite funny. I'm gonna pull a chakra card, and maybe we can see what is maybe blocking you if you don't know who this 7 of Swords person is at the moment. But I feel like you might know. A select few you might not know who this person is, and that will all come, the moon might bring it to fruition, you know, might actually reveal this person to you as being deceitful, if you do not know who this is at the moment. I mean, they got you good. They weaseled themselves in there, and I don't like that, hey. I don't like people like that, hey. We've all dealt with them, and sometimes you know you need to realize what you had to learn from them, and sometimes it's not straight away that you realize what it was that you needed to learn, and it takes months, maybe even years, before you can finally realize, okay, I had to learn this, and then I had to let go of this and this part of it. So it stings, hey, and you need to, you know, maybe cut those ties, maybe do a cord cutting ritual. So what you can do is you can take 2 candles. I usually choose white because it's neutral, but you can choose black as well. And then you write that person's name on the one candle, and you write your name on the other one, but you have like a tie, or a piece of string that you tie around each candle stem, and then you burn it with another piece of, when you burn the piece in between. You can do it that way, or you can even take a candle and you can write on the candle, on the stem itself, like break free or something like that. And you can take a piece of paper, and you take another piece of paper with either of your names on it and a piece of string, and you tie it together, and then you visualize that this is the cord that is being cut, that is putting you guys together, and then you cut it. you burn it down, and you say these ends are now burned, they cannot actually get through. Or you can meditate and you can visualize yourself in a safe environment, and you can visualize where all the strings are attached. You see this person in front of you. You can even confront them. You can do anything you want, because this is your sacred space. And then you see them, and you cut those cords. You can cut it with anything. My one friend likes to use a chainsaw, and I'm like, okay, cool. I use a sword. So, you know, it's all about that. So I was saying that you should maybe do some grounding work earlier, and this is all about your root chakra. So with this Virgo full moon, doing grounding work is gonna have so much lay work. It's gonna have more of an impact than it would have any other time. So if it's not winter and it's not cold or whatever, and you are able to maybe sit outside in the full moon on the 9th of March and really feel it, really be there, and really enjoy yourself. Because I feel like that's probably what you don't have at the moment. You don't have balance. You don't have this feeling that you belong, because of all this deceitful. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling all out of whack because of this person who backstabbed you, and you're feeling trapped, and you're feeling, you know, deceived in the worst possible way. So it could be a friend, it could be a business partner, it could be a family member, even your life partner. It could be anything, and it's kind of like you did not expect it from this person, and it blindsided you. Now you're feeling out of whack, you're feeling out of balance, you're feeling just out of it. And maybe even meditate, seeing roots going into the ground. Imagine getting nutrients from Mother Nature itself. Speak to her. You know, Gaia is a very, you know, she's a mother. You know, we're all her children. Maybe also feel yourself, feel your emotions. I feel like maybe you've locked them down. So maybe sit and feel the pain, cry, you know, feel it and release it, acknowledge it, because there's power in your emotions. There's power in how you feel. It's not good to lock them down, but it's also not good to wallow in them. So, especially with the Star card, I feel like you really need to get grounded. It's going to do so much good for you, that is going to be such a positive thing for you in the future. Because your seeds you're planting, hey, they are definitely going to sprout into something beautiful. Definitely. Something beyond your wildest dreams. I mean, you're going to be like, I feel like even 7 months from now, you're going to be like, I can't believe that is where I was. And a year from now, you're going to be like, hot damn, did I actually go through all of that and survived, and did this, and did that, and did this, and come out on top. I'm like, you know, you're victorious. But it all starts with this balance. You need to ground yourself, you need to balance yourself, you need to sort your own shit out. Okay. So, that is what I have for you, group 2. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please like, subscribe, share it. It helps the channel grow. Maybe talk about what is making you feeling. That's probably why I was struggling. Maybe you need to speak about it. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Please comment below if you saw something different, if this resonated, if you wanted to hear something more, if you wanted me to use maybe more oracle cards, please don't be shy. I have people emailing me who are too shy to comment. Please don't be. It's an open channel, it's a loving channel. And yes, I do actually have openings again for private readings, so my email is below if you want to book a private reading. And this is all I have for you. I hope to see you in the next video, group number 2. So bye. Okay, my group number 3s. So this is your reading for what is this full moon energy bringing you. So let's see. Let's break the deck and see. So you have the Queen of Wands in reversed, and then you have the Four of Wands. So that's quite of a mixed match of energies right there. Both wand energies, so you might be a fire sign, or have fire sign in your chart somewhere, like a significant part, like, yeah. I feel what this might. Then you have 8 of Wands as well. But it is in reverse, so it's good. So 8 might be very significant to you at the moment. You might be seeing a lot of 8s. Which is, 8s are really magical numbers to see, because they they speak about money. They speak about money, but they also speak about spirituality, understanding, path, you know, kind of seeing things more clearly. If you hear dogs barking, we actually are looking after friends' dogs, so I have 4 dogs here at the moment. This also came out in group number 2, strangely enough. Just one more card, please. Okay. So let's see. So you've got the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reversed. So you also have another fire sign there, and then you have the wish fulfillment card, which is quite amazing. I love that card. I feel like this guy. Okay, so that was left there, so I take it as it should stay. I always see him as like, you know, he sits like, yeah bitch, I got it all. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that some of you have a decision to make, okay, and it might not be very clear for you at the moment. I feel like you might be feeling like you don't know actually in what direction you want to go. You feel like you're like, just give me a sign, just give me a direction in which you would like me to go. Well, this is your sign. I mean, this is your wake-up call. This is whatever you would like to say, whatever you would like to make it out to be, but I feel like this is, you know, the sign that you needed. And it is going to be one of those where it's like whatever, like I feel like something you've been working on, something you've been trying to, oh my word, please tell me you're not hearing that. It's the dogs. They're barking. They've been really good actually with this whole reading, all these readings. Now they're starting. So maybe you have, a dog might be a sign for you. So maybe look out for dogs barking or something to do with dogs. It could be a sign for you. So I feel like you have been working on something. You've been trying to make something happen, or you don't actually, I feel like you've been forcing one direction and it's actually not really working for you. And that's why you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like you've been pushing and you've been pushing and you've been, you know, doing all of the stuff and everything, and it's just not working. It's just not happening. It's kind of like if you were trying to manifest getting back with your ex, but the universe is like, don't try and get back with your ex. You have something better. I'm saying back your ex because we've got the Two of Pentacles, the two of Chalices, Two of Cups. So maybe the Two of Pentacles might be something significant. That's why I'm saying it. I'll get to that in just a minute. But the reason I'm saying ex is because you have the Two of Chalices in reverse, meaning that if you are in a relationship or you're trying to get back with your ex or something, or a partnership, but this is mostly for me in romance, it's telling you no. It's telling a no-go. It's not going to work. You can drag a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. It's kind of like that thing. I feel like you are forcing something that is not going to work. And the reason maybe I said the Two of Pentacles is because you're trying to balance it all, you're trying to juggle it all, but it's not working for you. Okay, so especially with this Six of Chalices in reverse, I feel like you need to let go. You need to let go of this person. You need to let go of the situation. If it's not a person, it might be a situation, because, you know, you have this Page of Chalices, and it's such a beautiful card. If you look at this card, it's like throwing his wishes out, and you had the wish card earlier, throwing his wishes out into the universe and saying, yes, I give it. But it's in reverse. I mean, it's going to literally fall flat. And it's like you're putting all of this energy into something that's supposed to stay in the past. You know? It's supposed to stay in the past. This relationship wasn't good for you. It might have been, or the situation that you're holding on to wasn't good for you. It might have been bad, like, I want to say emotional abuse. Yeah. But it wasn't good for you. It wasn't. It was eating up your own inner fire. And this person was like, this person was kind of like stealing the rug right from underneath you. I feel like you didn't realize it when it was happening. So maybe you were in a relationship and you thought it was love, but meanwhile it wasn't love, and it was like this person was gaslighting you, or was kind of like a narcissist, and you're tired. I feel like you're tired at the moment. You feel like you actually can't anymore. I mean, if this card was like this, you still had some fight left in you, but it's like this. It's like this. Look how tired this person is. Look how red their cheeks are. It's like you can't anymore. Even your Knight of Wands is in reverse. Your Knight of Wands is like, I'm tired, I actually can't, I need to let go of this, I need to let go of this whole situation. You need to let go of what is no longer serving you. Normally a lot of people say the Devil card is like a really shitty card. It's all about abuse and things like that. Yes, it is. In this instance, I feel like it is about not looking after yourself, not looking after what is the best for you. but a lot of the times it could also mean of, you know, giving into your darker side, your basest instincts, because you need to, because you are denying yourself something that you aren't supposed to. But in this sense, I feel like you are not looking after yourself. You're not looking after what is the greater good for you. And this full moon energy that you're going to experience pretty much soon, depending on when you're watching this, I feel like it's going to bring this clarity, this new like aha moment, like I actually cannot go on like this. I need to let go. I need to actually let go, and maybe work on myself, go on a trip, go on some self-discovery, because we've all done it or needed to do it. Or even if it's just you holding yourself up in your house the whole weekend and meditating and taking a salt bath, and, you know, like maybe going out in nature walks. You don't have to actually go anywhere, but I feel like you're going on a self-explanatory journey. You need to find out what makes you tick, why you are the way you are, why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, and then work with those emotions. I said for the previous group, there's nothing wrong with feeling your emotions. There's nothing wrong with, if you want to cry, to bawl your eyes out, but don't stay in that emotion. Acknowledge it, feel the emotion, acknowledge it, honor it, and release it. Because staying in that negative energy is only going to bring your own vibration down. But realizing why you are the way that you are at the moment, and why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, and realizing what the purpose was for that emotion, is way more powerful than just pushing it under the rug, because then you're not working with it, then you're not grounding yourself, then you're not growing to the full capacity of what you could be. Because once you do this, once you let go of all of this, you've got this Page of Swords energy, this very young, the Page of Swords I see is kind of like teenagers in the deck. So you're going to have this kind of teenager energy going on about you. You're going to be like, hot damn, I've got like the best energy. You're going to have this energy that you just have, and you're going to be like this energy. That's probably why I'm talking so fast, because I'm like, I need to get all of this out, and my brain is like going 120 in an 80 zone, and I'm just like, I actually can't like get it out fast enough. It's because my brain is literally going, and I feel like that is why you are going to be like this. Okay, let me just take a breather. This is so much energy going through me. So I feel that you are going to actually have this energy coursing through you. You're going to have this, you're going to be the Energizer Bunny. You're going to have like running all around the place, but you're going to have this mental clarity about it. It's kind of like you're going to be hopped up on energy drinks, but you won't be drinking caffeine at that time, and you're going to have this amazing experience. And because of all of this, everything in your life is literally just going to, go on up. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so everything you're gonna kind of, I feel like you're gonna be one of those people who, if you set your mind to it, even if it's a pile of turd, it's gonna turn into gold. You're gonna be that person. You're gonna be that person who will be able to sell ice to an Eskimo. You're gonna be that person who is going to be like, everything you put your mind to, anything that you touch is gonna turn to gold. And it's only because you got your shit together. You released what was no longer serving you. You got your shit together. You got together with what it was that you needed to work on. You worked on yourself. You grounded yourself. You worked on everything that you needed to work on. And the full moon is really good for like releasing things and stuff, and the new moon is really good for starting new things. So next full moon, maybe work on yourself for that. So let's see here, maybe what chakras that you actually need to acknowledge. Okay, well, that went well. Okay, let's see. What do you have here? Damn, I just had to get all of that out. I think your readings, even though I probably said the same amount of things that I said in all the other readings, but I just had to get it all out. I had to, like, it just fell out. It just, you're definitely going to have this mental clarity about yourself that it's just going to be, people are going to be like, what, have you changed your diet? Why do you have so much energy? And you're just going to be like, I don't know. It's literally like, it's just there. I feel so good because I don't have this person in my life anymore. I feel like I have been, oh, okay, so, oh my word, forgiveness. Didn't I say you needed to let go? You needed to release that person. So maybe forgive this person for pulling the rug from underneath you, and forgive yourself for allowing it. Because a lot of the time, even though you're like, I've released this person, I've forgiven them, why do I still cling to those memories? Why do I still feel like I need to speak to them? It's because you need to forgive yourself for allowing it. You need to forgive for putting yourself through it. You know, like a lot of the times people are like, they're angry with themselves because why didn't I see this earlier? Why didn't I react the way I'm supposed to? Why did I let this person do all of these things to me? And it's okay. You had to learn from it. You had to learn from these experiences. You had to grow. You had to become stronger. You had to be this person that you, if all of those things didn't happen, you wouldn't be the person you are today. So just something personal happened to me when I don't usually tell people, you know, like, especially not like this, but I'm very open with, but I went through a very harsh relationship where this person, he basically dumped me in the worst way possible after 3.5 years, and he did it in such a way that was, is that what I mean to you? And he broke me. If I can tell you guys, he broke me. And now I'm very happy about it because it caused me such a profound spiritual awakening because of how broken I was, and caused me to see the world in a much different way and much more beautiful and feeling things differently and everything. But I had to work through a lot of issues that I actually never realized this person ingrained so deeply in me, and I'm still working on it, you know, like 3.5 years later. So it's definitely one of those things that you need to work through it on yourself, and you need to forgive yourself for allowing it. You need to forgive yourself for saying that I wasn't supposed to see it at that time. I need to, what did I learn from myself? What did I learn from the situation? How did I grow? How did I feel? How am I responding to the same situations right now? Am I a stronger person? Damn straight you're a stronger person. You went through all of this shit. I mean, you've got this 2 of chalices reversed, you've got the 6 of chalices reversed, the page of chalices reversed. It's like this person had you on a emotional lockdown, like you were afraid to feel your feelings. And it's like you are afraid to maybe move on, let go or whatever, but they pulled the rug out of you. And it's been, I feel like it's been a long time coming, all of these things, but it's been slow and evolving. Like you didn't see it clearly, and now you're seeing it clearly, and now you need to make this choice, and you're afraid. You're afraid to make this decision, but it's okay. We've all been there. We've all gone through these emotions. If it's a business partner, if it's a family member, if it's, you know, a loved one, a relationship, either way, friendship. You need to let this person go. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive them because you don't want to harbor onto those feelings. Karma will get them. Karma always does. Trust me. So, I actually want to pull another card for you. So when this person actually lets go of everything that's holding them back, what could they expect? I just see so much of myself in this reading that it's so scary. It's like me a couple of years ago, and it took me, I didn't, you know, I had just bought my first tarot deck and I had no idea how to even use it and everything, and it's just, I just went through all of this stuff, and I feel like this group, so once you let go, it's going to kind of be like this Queen of Pentacles in reversed. You're going to feel like not grounded. You're going to feel, I feel like you're going to feel once this person lets go, I feel like you're going to feel like you made a mistake maybe. But I don't see it this way. I see it that you might be shaky on your own 2 feet. But it's okay. And it's okay to be in that energy. Just don't wallow in it. Don't be ungrounded. You have this inner strength about yourself. Don't go back, okay? Don't go back. Just telling you to not go back. Telling you to own your emotions. Definitely own your emotions, hey? But don't go back. Don't. And don't hide your emotions. You're going to meet like-minded new people, so don't worry about it. You're definitely going to meet like-minded new people. You're going to build yourself again. You're going to, I feel like, be an apprentice or learn something new. Oh, there you have it again, hey? Have it again. Don't fall for this person's tricks. I feel like they're going to come back. Once you're doing good, they're going to come back. And don't allow that. Say no. Computer says no. I don't know if any of you ever watched Little Britain, but computer says no. Say no. Stay strong because you have this inner strength. You have this inner knowing. And there's going to be a celebration because I feel like you're going to meet someone. I know this is completely like different, but you might meet someone, a group of people, whatever, that's going to kind of become your new home. And they're going to be like your happy place. And for a select few of you, you might meet the person that you're going to end up with, and you're going to get married, and you're going to be happy and everything. But don't go back to this reversed 2 of chalices, because they're just going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing, and it's going to take some time. Like I said, I wasn't okay for quite a while, and it actually cost me my next relationship that I was in because I didn't deal with the issues that I had prior in the best way. And because I didn't deal with it then, it's resurfaced itself, and I had to deal with it later. So, and it actually hurt someone that I never wanted to hurt. So don't go back to this person. Don't put yourself through it. Please, rather email me and let's speak about it. So that is all that I have for group number 3. And yeah, I hope this reading resonated. It was very specific. If this reading is not for you, maybe try a different pile. Is all I can say, or maybe a different tarot reader. I would hate to see you go, but yeah, if you saw something different, please comment below, and yeah, please like and subscribe, share the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.